Alright, Shalom, Shalom. Alright. Call Hungayinga Yahawashi Yahawashi Bashim Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, telling this truth, and double citations to you, Akim, you men that are prophesying the name throughout the four winds of this earth, pushing this truth with all righteousness and sincerity, risking your lives and freedom to do so now more so than ever, into the scattered, hopeful elect that is scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. Alright, and to the Yahweh, the few sisters that are listening and learning to you, I say Shalom. Alright, coming back at you with another quick lesson through the spirit and prayer, Yahweh Shem Shai, and Lord Wind to edify and to feed the lands of Yahweh Shem Shai. And it's going to be a little quick lesson, man, because, it's been talks about this, if you heard, reparations, so-called reparations, which, look, man, I'm going to be honest with you. Look, you Jason not going to get reparations, man, okay? And, Chicago is starting to, to give so-called black residents reparations. But look, man, this devil, look, I'm going to be honest with you. There's a trick in the bag, man. There's always a trick. All right, he's going to give you money, so-called money, but there's going to be a catch to this shit. All right, there's a catch to this, man. And there's always a catch to Esau Edom. Okay, Esau Edom promise you this and promise you that and all this shit. Okay, but at the end, there's always a catch to what these devils are trying to do, man. So you got to see right through that bullshit. Okay, and a lot of 2/3 of you JC, look at this. I'm gonna touch a little bit on this article. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but you got to see right through Esau's bullshit, man. Okay, so and be honest with you, what they're doing, they're trying to, trying to seek to please the poor. Okay, like it says in Job. Let's get it, because hey, because these devils, they're trying to get out of their punishment, right? So what they're trying to do, okay, they're trying to seek to please the poor, man. Let's get that, and I'll go back to the article. It's Job chapter 20 and verse. Let's see, I think it's verse 11, I believe. Actually, it's verse 10. Verse 10 is straight to the point. Job 20:10. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. Okay, so this devil, he's trying to restore your goods. He really ain't trying to restore anything, all right? Because hey, look, the only reparations we're gonna get is the kingdom of heaven. Okay, when we have our feast on these goddamn devils' necks, okay, that's what the elect is looking forward to. We're not looking for this devil's money, okay? We don't want these devils' money, okay? Because look, they're trying to please the poor. They're trying to please you Israelites, man. All right, and these devils, I'm gonna be honest with you, these devils are really not sorry for what they've done to you Israelites, okay? Esau, even the so-called white man, and these heathen nations, they're not sorry for what they've done to you, because if they truly be honest, let's be honest, if they were truly sorry for what they done to you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, they would get back the lands that they stole. They would give up all their resources. They would give up everything that they were stolen. But deep down, these devils, they're not sorry for any goddamn thing. They're not sorry for about anything. They feel like, if you talk to a real Edomite, real so-called white person, they'll tell you, oh, that happened a long time ago. Oh, that wasn't me. That was my ancestors that did that. That I didn't have anything to do with that. Or I didn't own slaves, or you wasn't a slave. Blah, blah, blah. Okay? And you know how the average Edomite would say, the average Edomite is not down with reparations. You got 2/3 of our own people that's not down with the shit. All right, but nevertheless, look, the elect, we don't want reparations. All right, the 144,000 and 1/3 hopeful elect, we don't want your money. We don't want your reparations. Okay, and you know what? That reminds me of a scripture. Let me get this: Zechariah chapter 11 verse 5. Since I mentioned it, all right. Zechariah chapter 11 verse 5. This is how they truly feel about you, man. They don't feel like they're guilty, all right? Zechariah chapter 11 verse 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. These devils don't feel like they're guilty. They don't feel like they did anything wrong. They'll never admit They'll say, "Oh, we're sorry for what we did." Blah blah blah. Look, they're not really. These Edomites are not really fucking sorry for what they did to you Israelites, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. But they will be in the kingdom. Oh yeah, because they're gonna have to receive double for what. Excuse me, for what they've done to the children of Israel. They're going to receive double for what they've done to you Israelites, man. Double the slavery, double the punishment. Hey, everything we went through, they're gonna receive double, and we're going to see double their blessings. Okay, we're going to inherit everything, man. And like you said, we don't want nothing here. This is not our rest. This is not our place to rest here. We don't want shit. Okay, but it's you Israelites, 2/3 of you Israelites, you trying to make a name here. You want to continue to stay here and build this place up. America is about to be thrown down into the dust, man. America is about to sit its ass in the dust. It's about to become a wilderness, okay? Them ICBM nuclear missiles, nuclear destruction, World War III. America is about to go. There's nothing here, okay? And why in the hell would you want to build anything in this goddamn society? Why would in the hell would you want to build anything in Esau's kingdom? Okay? Why? Let's read this, man. Zechariah 11, verse 5. All right. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. They that sell them say, Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. These devils don't pity anything. They don't pity what they've done to you. They're not even truly sorry for what they've done. All right, so let's get into this article. Okay, let's see. Okay. I'm gonna read up here. Chicago. It says a suburb of Chicago is setting a precedent of racial equality as it moves forward in becoming the first city in the country to fund reparations for its so-called black residents. But some residents say it doesn't go far enough to truly be called reparations. Look, come on, man. There is not enough of goddamn money in the world to heal the wounds, the racism, all the shit that Edom has done to you Israelites. There's not enough fucking money in the world. Okay? There's not enough money in the world that's going to heal you Israelites. Not enough. Okay? Let's continue to read, man. Because 2/3 of you Israelites, man. Hey. Y'all just don't get it, man. Anyway, let's read on. Evanston, just north of Chicago, voted to approve a groundbreaking measure in 2019, which was 2 years ago, in which the city would financially compensate its so-called black residents to address the wealth and opportunity gaps they have experienced because of historical racism and discrimination. Come on, man. That's not gonna heal any damn thing, okay? It's not gonna heal nothing. The opportunity and wealth gap, man. And look, like I say, there's not enough money in the world. Not enough. Yeah, I'm gonna read this. Using community donations and revenue from a 3% tax collection on the sale of recreational cannabis, which is marijuana, the city adopted a reparation fund and pledged to distribute $10 million over 10 years. This place ain't got 10 years, man. That's $25,000, by the way. I think it's somewhere in here. Hold on. It might be in here somewhere. I believe. Yeah, it's down here. Let me finish reading this and then I'm gonna jump down there. Okay. Since then, Evanston officials have been putting together a plan to distribute the money. However, eventually deciding that the first $400,000 will be dedicated to address housing needs. Whatever, man. Let's jump down, man. You can read all this shit. Cause it is just it's just blah 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 blah. That's all it is. Under the program, first phase qualifying residents will get $25,000 to use towards home ownership, home improvement, and mortgage assistance. Simon says, "Come on, man, $25,000, $25,000, really? $25,000? That's not even enough fucking money, man. Okay, look, I gotta say, man. All right, if you were to estimate the amount of from all the way from the time we got here, served our captivity, it'd be in the fucking trillions. What the hell is $25,000, man? That goes to show these people. Oh man, that goes to show these people are full of shit, man. These, oh boy. Anyway, let's read on. To qualify, residents must either have lived in or been a direct descendant of a so-called black person who lived in Evanston between 1919 to 1969 who suffered discrimination in housing because of city's ordinance policies or policies or practices. So they're not even really gonna pay everybody. Not everybody gonna get this. So there it is, man. Not everybody's gonna get this. It's like it says right here. It just says to qualify. Really? Qualify, man. You have to qualify to get this shit. This is a joke. Oh man, this is a fucking joke, man. Hey, you never mind. You fucking Israelites are stupid, man. Okay? Like the Lord say, man, the Lord Yahawashi shall calls you Israelites, Sodom's children, man. Not everybody's gonna receive this shit, man. Not every so-called black person. Let's read it again. It says to qualify, residents must either have lived in or been a direct descendant of a so-called black person who lived in Evanston. So you have to live in that area between 1990. A direct descendant from a person like an ancestor that lived in that area in Evanston, okay, outside of Chicago between 1919 to 1969, who suffered discrimination in housing because of city ordinance policies and practices. So not everybody's gonna get this. Well, that's not even reparations, man. It's just anyway. Let's move on. Let's read. While Evanston passed a fair housing ordinance in 1969, redlining and overt discriminatory housing practice were sharply evident for years afterwards. So, look, and of course, we all know redlining, man. We all know redlining, what redlining is, okay? You know? Let's see. I'm gonna read a little bit more of this and I'm gonna pull out the scriptures, man, because look, true reparations are coming, okay? Starting with the elect first, man. The elect of Israel. Look, the real reparations is coming. And it ain't gonna be no money, okay? Let's read a little bit more of this. I'm gonna pull out the scriptures. It says, real estate brokers developed a practice of informal racial zoning by treating a section of West Evanston as open to so-called African Americans, which were not African Americans or black, were Hebrew Israelites, man. You so-called Negroes from the tribe of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi are the true Israelites, man. Okay, or really the Jews. Okay, along with the so-called Latinos and Native Americans. Okay, the Northern Kingdom. Anyway, while excluding them from the rest of town, historian Morris Dino Robinson, founder and exclusive director of the Short Form Legacy Center, told the Evanston Round Table. Look, man, you're not gonna get no reparation. Let's see. In addition, many Evanston's banks refused to lend money to so-called black people to buy homes. Hey, and you know what? That's spiritual. Okay? Hey, that's spiritual because like it says, that we will not be able to lend to anyone. We'll be the borrowers, not the lender. And let me finish reading this. In addition, many Evanston banks refused to lend money to so-called black people to buy homes on blocks that were not viewed as acceptable for them. White homeowners also recorded racially restrictive covenants that provided their homes shall not be conveyed, leased to, or occupied by anyone not a Caucasian. By anyone not a Caucasian. Okay, so you get the bit, man. All right, let's go to the scriptures because I'm gonna get that Deuteronomy because, like it says, that's one of the curses is Deuteronomy the 28th chapter. Deuteronomy 28 verse 43. Okay. Let's see. Verse 43. Deuteronomy 28 verse 43. The strangers that is within thee shall get above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not be able to lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. That's one of the curses. Okay? You try to go to these banks and get a loan, and hey, you was denied. All because you're a so-called Negro. You were an Israelite, man. If you were an Israelite, you couldn't get loans. Okay? Let's see. Anything else? Let me read in here. And that goes to show you that we got to go to our enemies for everything. Let's read this. Deuteronomy 28 verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, in which the Lord Yahweh shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. See, we got to go to our enemies for everything. That's further proof that we got to go to our enemies for everything. Okay? But look, like I said, let's get into the reparations we're going to get. All right? Let's get into it. Excuse me. Because, hey, real reparations are coming. Okay? And it ain't going to be through no money. Okay? This is what it's going to be through, man. Bloodshed. All right? It's going to start with bloodshed. All right? Because, hey, these Edomites have shed a lot of blood. And you know what? Before I read that, let's go to Revelations chapter 13 verse 9, a classic, a goodie. Let's start here. Revelations 13:9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. They not listening. Okay, verse 10. Okay, that. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. That's real reparations, man. Like Elder Manatas Alba said, man. This is real reparations. Not some corny ass $25,000. Come on, man. That ain't never mind. Look, that's not even reparations. Okay? This is real reparations right here, according to the scriptures. The how about Yahawashi, man? Yahawashi is gonna get justice for us. True justice. Okay, not some crappy justice that you trying to look for from this damn devil Esau Edom. Okay? Hell no. The real reparation and the real justice is coming. Okay? Alright? Revelations 13:10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. And who has shed more blood in this land by using his blessing? Esau Edom, the so-called white man. And he's going to have to pay for that. Like he's shedding a lot of blood, his blood is going to be shed. We're going to get that in a minute. Let's read this. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. The saints are patiently and faithfully waiting to put those in captivity that put them in captivity and to kill those that killed them with the sword, man. All right? Roughly paraphrasing, okay? All right? That's the real reparations. All right? Let's go here. Numbers 35 and verse 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. Like I said, who has shed more blood in this land? Esau Edom. What nation of people was blessed with the sword? All right, let's go to Genesis. Genesis, the 27th chapter, and let's see. Where I want to start. I'll start at verse 38. Yeah, verse 38. Genesis 27 and verse 38. And Esau said unto his father, all right, this was after, Isaac blessed his, after Isaac got the blessing, was promised to do fatness of the earth and rulership. Okay. And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even so, also my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac said, and Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and of the dew of heaven, up from above. Okay, so they're in rulership. They got the fatness of the earth. They're ruling right now. Well, for now, because hey, their time is coming to an end. All right, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Okay, so hey, they got the fatness of the earth, and they got the dew of heaven right now. They're in rulership. Verse 40, the point. And by thy sword thou shalt live. And they have lived by that sword, man. Esau Edom has lived by that sword. All right. Yeah, okay. Hastening the day. Yep, and that's what we're doing. The elect is hastening the day of the coming of the Lord Yahawashi. Okay? Verse 40 again. And by thy sword thou shalt live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And he did. All right? During the Renaissance period, man, when these devils came back in power. Okay? But hey, these devils about to be rounded up again. Okay? Verse 41. And Esau hated Jacob. All right? That goes to show you that Esau, which is the so-called white man, hates Jacob, you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. We got the blessing, and he didn't. And these devils, what they're trying to do now, they're trying to get their blessing back carnally through this new world order. Okay? And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then I will slay my brother Jacob. These devils want to slay you Israelites, man. Okay? That's why, Psalms 17 and 13, the Lord Yahawashi calls Esau his sword. Okay? And hey, the Lord Yahawashi is about to unleash that sword on 2/3 of you Israelites. Alright? So, look, you've been warned, man. Okay? Let's see. I want to go to next. Oh, yeah, let's go here. Yes, let's get straight to the point. Isaiah 52 and verse 3. For thus said the Lord Yahawashi, host, ye have sold yourselves for naught, and ye shall be redeemed without money. See? The Lord Yahawashi is going to redeem us. He's going to save us without no payment, without no money, man. Okay? We're going to be delivered out of captivity without no money, without no reparations, man. We don't want this devil's money, okay? And really, the money is about to be a come constantly anyway. So these devils, they're moving forward with their new world order plans, okay? That digital dollar, and you know what that digital dollar is? The mark of the beast. I ain't got to say it. I did say it, but hey, okay? They can put that on the chip and say, hey, if you want this and you want this money, hey, take this chip. There you go. See? Hey, look, there's always a catch to something, man. Okay? There's always a catch to Esau Edom. You gotta beware of this devil, man. We tell you, never trust thy enemy, alright? And a lot of you Israelites, you trust this damn devil. Hey. Let's see. What else I had? Oh yeah. Let's get this. This is Jeremiah 30 and 16. Therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, Psalms the 83rd chapter, every one of them shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. So all of our adversaries are going to go into captivity, man. Thus says the scriptures. Okay? Like you just got through reading in Revelation chapter 13, verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Okay? So, hey, all of our adversaries, including the Hamites, including Esau, Edom, okay? All the nations that had a hand in our downfall, that rejoiced over us, they're going to go into captivity. All right? Verse 17, for I will restore help unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds. And like it saith the Lord Yahweh, because they called thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion, whom no man seeketh after. Okay, they call us an outcast. These nations, they think we're an outcast. They think the Lord Yahweh doesn't care about us. But hey, they're going to find out. They thinking that we're not God's chosen people. Okay? But they're going to find out. All right? Let's get this. Joel 3:19. Egypt shall be a desolation. All right? Modern day Egypt is talking about America. Read Revelations 11:8. Okay? Babylon. All right? And Edom shall be a desolate wilderness for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. So like I say, they got to pay for all the innocent blood they have shed. Let's go back to, I think I still got it. Yeah, I still got it. Yeah, Numbers 35 verse 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. Okay? So these devils are shedding a lot of blood, and they're going to have to pay for that blood, man. Okay? Let's see. Oh, yeah, let's get this. This is Exodus chapter 21 and verse 16. And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hands, he shall surely be put to death. Are we not still in Esau Edom's hands? Okay, let's go to Jeremiah. Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 33. Yeah, Jeremiah 50 and verse 33. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, the children of Israel, which is the northern kingdom, all right, you so-called Latinos and Native Americans, and the children of Judah, Benjamin, Levi, the so-called Negroes, were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. These devils refused to let us go. We're still in their hands, okay? And like we just read in Exodus 21:16, he that stealeth a man, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back to it. I don't want to butcher it. Okay, Exodus 21:16. And he, excuse me. And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand. Are we not still found in these damn devils' hands? So they're going to have to pay. They're going to have to pay for selling us, man. They're going to have to pay for the captivity they put us through and all the hell that they put us through, man. These heathen nations, including Esau, even the so-called white man, okay? He shall surely be put to death, okay? We're still in these damn devil's hands, okay? Jeremiah 50, let's go back to it, okay? All right? So, hey, let's read this again. Jeremiah 50 and verse 33 again. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. These devils refused to let us go. And we're crying out, hey, through the voice, through the mouthpiece of the Lord Yahweh, hey, let us go, man. Okay? But these devils ain't gonna let us go. So hey, Yahawashi is gonna have to step in. Okay? Verse 34. Their Redeemer is strong. Who is our Redeemer? Yahawashi. The Lord Yahweh of hosts is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their cause, that he may give rest to the inhabitants, to the land, and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon. And hey, that's coming. Okay? Let's see. Let's get this. Joel 3 and verse 1. For behold, in those days and in that time when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem. So the Lord is about to turn back our captivity. We're about to get out of this hell that we're in, okay? All right? And Judah represents you so-called Negroes, along with Benjamin and Levi, and Jerusalem represents the rest of the tribes. All right, the so-called Latino and Native American tribes. Okay, verse 2. And I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Yahawashi, which means Yahweh judges, and will plead their cause. And I will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, who they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. Who is in the land of Israel calling themselves the Ishis? All right, well, I gave it away. All right, but they're really not the J Ishis. They're the 1948ers. Okay, the Amalekites, those are Edomites over there, calling themselves the people of the Lord, calling themselves the Jews. And they're not. Like it says in Revelations 2 and 9, 3 and 9. I know thy works and thy tribulation, but thou art rich, and I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogues of Satan. Okay? Those are not the people of the Lord. And I want to look up, let's see, what's this word plead in the Blue Letter Bible? All right. This word plead. Let this load up. One moment. Okay. All right. Habakkuk. Oh, what I'm saying. Damn, Joel. Can see now. Shit. I'm gonna get the hell up out of here. Okay. So this word plead. Let's see. Plead.
Strong's H 8199. Shaphat.
Shaphat for that word. Okay. To judge, governor, vindicate, see, punish. So the Lord Yahawashi Shai is going to judge the nations. He's going to govern because the nations that they're going into captivity, he's going to vindicate and punish. Let's go to this word vindicate. Web search. This word vindicate. Vindicate. Clear someone of blame or suspicious. Show or prove to be right, reasonable, or justified. So the Lord Yahawashi Shai is coming back to prove that who's right. The Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Reasonable and justified. We're justified, man. Okay? Alright, let's see. Justify. Want to substantially dominate. Don't give me much, but you get the bit, man. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, let's look up here. Yeah, acquit, clear, and what we're gonna be cleared of? Redeem. Ooh, yep. All right, to redeem us from our captivity. See, all right. Acquit. Our captivity is just about up, man. Okay, deliver. So the Lord Yahawashi is coming back to deliver his elect. Okay, exonerate. All right. Let's look at this word exonerate. All right. Exonerate. Especially of an official body, absolve someone for blame for a fault or wrongdoing, especially after due consideration of the case. Okay. So, we're going to be exonerated from from our sins. All right. Our captivity. Okay. All right. Let's get back to the lesson. All right, let's clear that. Let's see, anything else? Let's see. To execute judgment. Woo! So the Lord Yahawashi Shai is coming back to execute judgment on who? The nations. Condemning and punishing. Let's see. Entering controversy. Lead to have controversy to be judged. Let's see. It says the same thing. You get it. All right. You get the bit. But hey, the Lord Yahweh Shai is coming back to judge the nations. Okay. All right, let's read this again. Joel 3:2 again. Okay. And I will also gather all nations and will bring them down to the valley of Yahawashi and will plead with the nations. Okay. Therefore, my people, the Israelites, all right, and for my heritage Israel, who they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. And they have cast lots for my people. They have given a boy for a harlot, and sold a girl for wine that they might drink. Verse 4. Ye and it's like ye and what have ye to and what ye have to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon. Those are the Hamite nations, okay, so-called Africans, and all the coasts of Palestine. Those are the Arab nations, okay. Will ye render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head? Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my my goodly pleasant things. Okay. Verse 6. And the children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, not the Japhites, okay? Not the original Japhites, the Edomites. The Grecians are talking about the Edomites, okay? Okay? Because they come and they drew those people out. They drew out the original inhabitants of Greece out, and which was the Japhites, okay? Let's read this again. Verse 6. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, the Edomites, that ye may have that ye might remove them far from their border. And they did remove us far from our land. Okay, like it says in Deuteronomy, let's just get it. Deuteronomy, I'll come back to that. Excuse me. Deuteronomy 28, verse 68. These devils removed us far from our border. Deuteronomy 28, verse 68. And the Lord Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. This is talking about Egypt, bondage, slavery again. By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again, our homeland, Israel. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you, redeem you out of this captivity. Okay, let's go back to Joel 3, and I think I left off verse 6. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Verse 7. Behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head. And that's what's happening now. The glory how about Shai is raising, okay, the whole full leg out of this captivity. And the glory how about the real raising is going to come when the chariots come. Okay, when we're being delivered out of the up and coming destruction, before that up and coming destruction, okay, of Babylon the Great America, when we get called into the chariots, Lord willing. Okay, verse 8. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hands of the children of Judah. That's captivity. So, like I said, what you did to us gonna happen to you. Okay, and they shall sell them to the Sabaeans, to a people for all, for the Lord Yahweh Shai has spoken it. There you go. The Lord Yahweh Shai has spoken it. Not of me. Okay? Speaking of what I just read, this is Obadiah verse 15. For the day of the Lord Yahweh Shai is upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. Your reward, everything you've done to the children of Israel, you're going to be done back to you double. Verse 16, for as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they have not been. There you go. Hey, we drunk of that cup. We drunk of the cup of slavery. We drunk up the cup of racism. You're going to have to drink of that cup. You're going to drink the drink. You know what? As a matter of fact, that's the spirit. Woo! All praises to Yahawashi Yahawashi. Call Yahawashi Yahawashi. Woo! Psalm 75 and verse 8. For in the hand of the Lord Yahawashi Yahawashi there is a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of mixture. He poureth out of the same, but the dregs thereof, all the wicked. Who's the wicked? Job 9:24 says the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. All right. Malachi 1:4 says that Esau is the border of wickedness. Okay. All right. So that's who's the wicked. And all the wicked, including the heathen and Gentile nations. And all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them. There you go. I'm gonna read verse 9 and 10. But I will declare forever. I will sing praises unto the power of Jacob. 12 tribes of Israel, you Israelites. All the horns of the wicked also will I cut off, but the horns of the righteous shall be exalted. And who's the horn of the righteous? The whole full elect, man. Okay? You Israelites. There you go. And speaking of which, right on time. Lamentations 4 and verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. All right. Verse 22. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. You Edomites, punishment is about to begin. I'm going to scroll through these scriptures right quick. This is Ezekiel chapter 25, verse 12. Thus saith the Lord Yahawashi Yahawashi power, because that Edom hath dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and hath greatly offended, and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahawashi Yahawashi of hosts, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut all man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. That's when the men of the Lord, the fishing right now, the fishers are about to become the hunters. The Lord Yahawashi Yahawashi is going to give the man the license to hunt. Okay? And they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fearing, and they shall know my vengeance, said the Lord Yahawashi Yahawashi power. See, we're going to do to Edom according to the Lord Yahawashi Yahawashi's anger and fearing. And we're going to know the vengeance of the Lord, like it says in Romans 12 and 19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourself. You know, let's just get on one butcher. Because, hey, we're not going to do this. We're waiting on the Lord Yahawashi Yahawashi, man. Okay? Romans 12:19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourself, but rather give place unto wrath, for it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord Yahawashi Yahawashi. So the Lord Yahawashi Yahawashi is going to repay. We're waiting on the Lord, okay? Zephaniah 3 and 8. Wait ye upon me, say the Lord Yahawashi Yahawashi, until the day that I rise up to the prey. Isaiah 14, verse 1 and 2. For the Lord Yahawashi Yahawashi will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel, not all nations, and will set them in their own land. The Lord Yahawashi Yahawashi is going to set us in our own land. Okay, and the strangers, the Israelite foreigners, shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord Yahawashi Yahawashi. For servants and handmaids, slaves, we're going to have slaves in the kingdom. You heathen and Gentile nations, including you Edomites, you're going to be our slaves. Thus says the scriptures, not my words. And they shall take them captives whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. There you go. How much more clear can you get on that? I'm not gonna read all this. Let's see. Let's get straight to the point. I'm gonna get straight to the point on this one. Ezekiel 35 and verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, a long lasting hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, said the Lord Yahweh Shai, power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. There you go. Like we just read in Numbers 35, verse 33. Let's read this. Ezekiel 35, verse 14. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shai power, when the whole earth rejoiceth, I will make thee desolate. As thou didst rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel, because it was desolate, and these devils did rejoice at our downfall, and the heathen nations, they rejoice at our downfall. Okay? Thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir, and all Idumea, you Edomites, man. Okay? Even all of it. And they shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh Shai. Okay? Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna give one more and I'm gonna close it out. I don't tend to go this long. I always say I ain't gonna do a long lesson. I end up doing a long lesson, man, but that's the spirit. That's alright though. Hey, I enjoy it. Still edifying. Okay? Amos 1:11. Thus said the Lord Yahweh Shai. For 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. So what you devils did to us gonna be done back to your motherfucking ass double. We don't want your money. We don't want your reparations. This is real reparations right here. Okay? Real reparations is coming to the children of Israel. Not some crappy $25,000, man. And it's going to be through the power of Yahweh Shai. Alright? So that, Lord willing, I pray this lesson was edifying. I'm going to leave it here. Call Allah Yahweh Shai Bashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, rule well. And as always, give peace, blessings, salutations to the elect that scattered abroad. See you with another lesson, Lord willing. Kwam Yasharala Shalom and why above all destruction to this wicked ass kingdom. Real reparations is coming to the true children of Israel. Alright? We don't want your damn money, Esau. We don't want nothing you devils got to offer. So y'all can kick rocks and wait on Yahweh Shai. So hey, America can be destroyed and you motherfuckers can be put in captivity under the Hebrew Israelites. That's what we want. Ecclesiasticus 10 and 8. Shalom.